Hello everyone. Today we will solve the question 205 isomorphic strings on LeetCode. So in this question we are given two strings S and T and we have to determine if they are isomorphic or not. So what are isomorphic strings? According to this question, S and T will be isomorphic if characters in S can be replaced to get T. What does this mean? This means that if we have, for example, S equal to egg and T equal to BA, so here if I replace E with A and G with, if I replace E with B and G with A, this string becomes BAA. Why? Because E is replaced with B, G is replaced with A, this G is also replaced with A. So we have converted S to T by replacement of characters. So what we cannot do, we cannot, let me explain using an example. Let us say we have EGG and we have BAC. Okay, so here if I have mapped E with B and G with A, I cannot say that I will map this G with this A and this G with this C. That is, I cannot replace the same character with different characters. If I replaced G with A once, I have to replace G with A for every occurrence of G in string S. Okay, so what we can do here is, let us take our original example. Let us add one more character here. Okay, so this will be my string S, this is my string T. So how to solve it? So what I can do, let me mark the indices. We can start reversing from index 0 and we can start storing the replacement pairs in the map. Why? Because if I have replaced once E with B, so I have to store that I have mapped E with B, and anytime I encounter another E in my string S, I have to check if it is marked with B or not. That is, if my string T contains B corresponding to E at every occurrence, if it contains ones. So what I will do, I have started reversing from here. E does not exist in the map already, so I have marked E with B. Okay, let us move to index 1. For G, I don't have the key G in my map already, so that means I haven't marked G to any character, so I will mark it with A. So let us move to index 2. So index 2 we encounter G. Now we already have G in our map. G is already in our map. So here we have to check if whatever we have mapped already, we have mapped G with A. So this character, the character at second index for string T, must be same as A. Whatever we have already marked, this is same. So this means our condition is valid till now. Let us move ahead. At this index, S is not already in the map. I will map S with V, and that is it. I will return my answer as true, which is correct. But there is a edge case that we need to take care of. Let us not call it edge case, let's call it another example. For example, we have string S equal to BADA and string T as, let us say, CAAA. So here of course we can replace B with C, we can replace A with A, it is already A. we can map A with A and we can map D with A. So we will return true till our current algorithm, but this is incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Because in this question we are given no two characters may map to the same character, but of course we can mark a character to itself. This means that if let us say we have marked A with A, we cannot again mark C with A, or we have marked B with E, we cannot mark some other character, let's say X to E. This won't be valid. E is once already mapped B by B, E is mapped by B, so E cannot be mapped by some other character. What does this mean? This means we have marked, we will in this map we will having B to C and A to A. When we are up to D, we cannot do D to A because we already have A, some other character is mapping A already. We cannot do this, so it has to return false. How will we handle this case? So to handle this case, we will maintain another set where we will put all the characters which are already been marked. Let us say I mapped B with C first. I put C in my set. So this before mapping another character, I will check if C is already present in the set or not. So then I will mark A with A and I will put this A in map. Okay. After that, I will mark D with A. I have to map D with A, but first of all, I have to check if my A is already present in the set. In this case, it is already present. If it is already present in the set, that means some other character have mapped to A. So we cannot mark this. If we cannot map this, then I have to return false. Okay, so let us code this in the editor. So let us code this approach and I will explain further while coding. Let us first store lengths of both the strings in some variable. I will be calling them n1 and n2. Of course you can call them anything you want. First of all, if lengths of both the strings are unequal, that means I can return false straight away. Why is that? Because if lengths are unequal, any replacement cannot change the length of any string, of course. So I have to return false if my lengths are unequal. And if condition is not valid, that means here my lengths are equal. So I can traverse from 0 to n1 or n2, whatever we may like, because they are equal here. So before traversing, I will have to create a map. I will map character with character. I will be using a hash map. You can use any map, but hash map will give the best results here because we don't need any order. So let us first write the characters of both the strings at ith index. I will store ith character of S in character 1, sorry, char ch1, and I will store ith character of T in character 2. Also I have to declare a set as I have explained. Let us call the set mapped hash set. Okay, so here what we have to do, let us say we are standing at E. We have to check if E is already mapped to some other character or not. If my current character, which is ch1, I am calling ith character of S as ch1. If our map does not contain character ch1, That means we have not come across E previously. What I have to do, I have to map E with the corresponding character A. That means I have to map character 1 with character 2. So I will put character 1 and character 2 here. But before putting, I have to check if I have already mapped some other character to A or not. For that, I have created a set. So before putting character 1 comma character 2 in map, I have to check if I have already put some key to character 2. So if mapped dot contains character 2, then I have to return false. Why? Because of the case I told you, remember BADA case, that if I already marked some key with some value, I cannot mark another key with the same value due to this condition. No two characters may map to the same character. Okay. So of course, if I put my character 1 comma character 2 in map, that means I have mapped character 1 to character 2. So this means some key is mapping character 2 now. So I will put character 2 in the set. Okay. Sorry, here it will be contains key. We are checking for key in the no, it's all right. So after that, let us come to the else part. If our map already contains character 1, this means that whatever index we are sending, we have already marked that character to some other character. So all we need to do is check if we have marked to the same character or not. If it is unequal, then I have to return false. This means that for example here, if I have marked G with D and I have again come across G will already be in the map and the key value pair will be G comma D, and I have to check that the G comma D is equal to this D. Okay, that is the reason. If these are unequal, I have to return false. If these are equal, then I have to check ahead, so I won't do anything. So if I complete the loop, that means I have traversed all characters and my conditions remain valid for the whole strings, so I will return true. I think that is all. Let us run and see. Yes, as you can see, it is correct. So if there is any doubt, please mention in comment section. I will explain once more. First of all, we compare the lengths. If lengths are unequal, we have to return false. Next, we initialize an empty map and an empty set. Whenever we come across a character, we will see if it is already present in the map. If it is not present, we have to map that character. But before mapping any character to any value, we have to check if that value is already mapped to by some other key or not. This is that check, and this case is simple, that if our map already contains character 1, then we have to check if it is mapped to character 2 or not. So that's all. Thank you. I will be putting code in description as well.